And without much further ado, joining us on the line now is former William Patterson University Pioneer and current Cape Cod Bluefin, and I'm hoping I'm pronouncing the last name right, Steven Drizis.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, Steve? How you doing today?
Not too bad. How are you guys?
Pretty good over here. John Peterson with me. I'm Brett Luthner. First things first, let's take it back first to your William Patterson days, having just been removed from them. Had a good career down there in Wayne. First, talk about in general your experience playing for the Pioneers.
It was a lot of fun. Competition's pretty good. Coach Joe Balance, Ian Michael Chuck, they really helped me develop into a more mature player. So, going there was definitely a good move for me. I had a lot of good players around me, veterans like Sean McTeague, that also taught me a lot of stuff, helped me improve my game.
Yeah, and of course, William Patterson, year after year, made national championship runs in the ACHA Division II there. What was it like for you, I guess the first year you went to play nationals, or each time you went out, what was it like going out to play nationals with the Pioneers?
I had never been to nationals in my life, so it was a great experience, a lot of fun. On the road with the boys for usually a week. Each time was about a week. It's a great experience. The competition is, the best it is when you're at nationals, depending on the best teams in the country. We finished, I think, 6th in the country the first time and 3rd the second time, so it was a lot of fun.
Wonderful. Of course, Steven Drizis he is a former William Patterson University Pioneer and current Cape Cod Bluefin. And Steven actually played, I'm pretty sure he played with my cousin, Travis Mack.
Yep.
He did play with my cousin, and which is always interesting because I'm calling games from now. I wish I could have done this a year or two ago, because that would have been fun.
Definitely.
So, did my cousin get out of line at all? Did anybody have to put him in his place or whatnot, or did he behave for the most part?
Never. He behaved. He was a very good player. Had great speed. Actually, we were actually line mates for a while. He's a very good player.
Hey, Steven, what was it like? How did William Patterson prepare you to go up and play for Cape Cod? What was it like making the transition?
When I went into William Patterson, I needed a little bit of, development. I had to adjust and learn how to play certain roles at a certain time. I couldn't always try and be a goal scorer. There was times I had to go out there and grind, because other guys would be putting pucks on that, It's, and especially when you move on to the pro level, right now my role is to go out there, not get scored on, trying to put a puck in the net if I can, and just help the team in any way possible. And William Patterson really helped prepare me and taught me how to play different roles and just, do what you had to do to win a hockey game.
Steven, tell us how you came about getting the call up to the Cape Cod.
I contacted Coach Dan Gordon, in the off-season. He came out and saw me skate at a free agent camp for the Reading Royals. After that camp, he gave me a phone call, 2 weeks later, asked me to come to rookie camp. Went to rookie camp, and he wound up handing me a contract. So, a little bit of hard work and, good timing.
Now, going back to, before we get to more of the FHL in Cape Cod and everything, first with William Patterson, where there was a lot of different teams that you played against in the SECHL, of course, and the ACHA in general. What would you consider your biggest rival? I mean, my mind says Montclair State, but what would be the biggest rival, do you think, in your playing days with the Pioneers?
It would definitely be Montclair, just because, even the fans would be into it. People would come out from each school. Everyone was loud. Each team wanted to beat the other team badly. It was a great rivalry. This had the 8 Mile Cup. So, each team wanted to win that. Personally, I wish we could have played them more. We only got to play them twice, and it was at Nationals once each time. It was Grand Valley. They beat us the first year, knocked us out. We really wanted them the second year. They wound up beating us again and losing in the national championship. To me, that was my biggest rival, but obviously we didn't play them enough to get considered on my rivalry.
Yeah, that, I guess, what I consider that? That's like a top team rival. It's like you have your local rivals, and then you have that one team that's a high level of talent that you want to go beat. So I guess you can have two different kinds of rivalries.
Definitely.
So,
Yeah.
But now going to the FHL. Now you go from one where you've played against a lot of local teams, SECHL, of course, and the success that you had with William Patterson there. And now you turn around and you're in the FHL where there's much fewer teams. It's only a 6-team league this year, may get up to 7 or 8 next year. That's the hope. What's it like? What's the difference there in going from a lot of teams that you're only seeing once or twice and only playing like a 20, 25, 30 game schedule, and now turning around and you're going to be playing a 60 game schedule against 5 teams?
Yeah, it's rough. We played Danbury, I believe, 20 times a season.
Yeah.
So a third of the season you're playing the same team. It's a huge rivalry. Every time we play them, it's intense. Everyone's giving it 110%. The fans are into it. It's rough. We just played them on Saturday. We're playing them again Thursday night. It's emotions build. And the games are actually really fun. I enjoy playing them. I enjoy playing in their place. They pack it out. It's rough playing the same teams over and over, but it's hockey. It's very good hockey. I'm happy playing it.
Now, of course, all the rumors, everybody's just firing all these things out there about what's going to happen to Cape Cod. Obviously, guys played a full schedule this weekend. You got yourselves a win there on Sunday. We're competitive in the other 2 games there. So what do you do as a player here when there's all this speculation going around? How do you just focus yourself on the task at hand?
You just got to zone it out. You just got to focus on the game, and that's it. Tune everything else out. I can't worry about what's going on, I guess, on the office side of it. I want to go out there, win the game. That's what they're paying me to do. So
I wish they were paying me to win games. I wish they. Then again, those are dreams that only I can have, and I sure as heck don't have my cousin's speed. That's for sure.
I wish they were paying us to. I wish they were paying us to talk on the radio right now. But.
Yeah, it'd be good. But I know. First you had Thousand Islands, of course, this past weekend, and Danbury, 2 very difficult games, and then getting the win. Do you feel like your team is over the course of the weekend, did they develop into, did you get into a nice little groove there, but by Sunday you were playing good hockey? How do you think the weekend went for your team overall?
It's going to be very competitive. I don't know. We played both of these teams, more than we played any other team, so, certain players, feel certain ways towards other players in the other team. It's just, these are probably our 2 toughest, games when we played Danbury and Thousand Islands. They're probably the 2 most physical teams. And, it's fun. We haven't beat Thousand Islands yet. We have beat Danbury. We had 2 close games with them this week. We lost Thousand Islands 5-2, I believe, and Danbury 5-3.
Yep.
So, we're right there. We just got to get a couple bounces, I guess.
Steven, what was it like going over into Williamsport and playing outside again?
It was fun. It was a lot of fun, actually. I never played an outdoor game. It was a little cold at first. Once you got going, you warmed up. Once the game started, I kind of forgot I was outside, to be honest with you. You just get so into the game.
Yeah, that's funny.
But, it was cool. Warm-ups was definitely cool. Skate around. It's outdoors. It's a totally different feel at first, but it's once the game starts, you kind of forget you're outdoors. You just focus on playing the game and winning.
Yeah, it just goes to show you the difference in hockey now as to when I played, because all my games were outside when I first started playing.
Yeah, that's you. Those are the days of when even McKay Park was considered indoors.
Yeah, Seacaucus used to be with no roof and everything outside too.
Now, on the season, 13 games, you got 2 goals, 3 assists. Overall, what do you think of your performance thus far, of your play thus far in the first quarter of the season for Cape Cod?
I'd like to have a couple more points, I guess, but, it's not the first thing on my mind. I want to win, make playoffs, make a run. I'm willing to do whatever I got to do to help the team win. So if that's not scoring and just going out there and playing the body and blocking shots, I'm fine with that.
Steve,
obviously, a couple more points would help. I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, none of us would mind that, eh?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Steven, tell us a little bit about your teammates. Who are some guys that are really rolling this year?
A lot of the veterans. Casey Mignon, great player. He's been in the league for a little bit. Chris Campanelli, Matt Harrington. These guys. Watching them play actually helps me improve. They talk to me on the bench. Tell me if I'm doing something wrong and help me correct it. It's good having guys like that around. They can help you improve your game.
I tell you what, we saw Mignon play last year with Brooklyn. He was pretty good. We were calling his name a lot.
Oh, definitely.
I wish, and I wish too the Outlaws hadn't. One of the reasons why I wish the Outlaws hadn't moved, because we'd be calling some of these games this year.
Yeah, definitely.
So, before we let you go, Steve, I guess. Well, first of all, are you going to have a chance? I don't know if you're going to, but are you going to have a chance to sneak back and maybe catch a Pioneer game if you're back in the area? Or you have a chance to get out there?
I hope so. I would have to check the schedule, but I do plan on it. I have been talking to Joe Balance and telling him I would like to come out eventually, but as soon as I can, I will.
See, you know what I got to do? We got to get him and Travis.
Yeah.
If they're both in the same building on the same night, that would be something else.
That'd be awesome.
Which, by the way, we were talking about the rivalry before. They're hoping to get, because the first Montclair game, which was going to be at the Ice Vault, got wiped out because of Sandy. So they're talking about doing a home and home back-to-back nights.
That'd be interesting.
Really?
I mean, what would that be like? You've obviously played in the rivalry, so what would that be like for the players and for the students and everything to face each other on back-to-back nights?
I mean, once again, emotions build, and playing back-to-back, you don't really have too much time to cool down. Right. So, you see the same faces again the night right after. It's the intensity will still be there. It'll pick up right away.
And we're going to have both of those games here on MTR Radio, by the way. One more question before we let you go. Long grind and everything, and I know you got, you'll have a day or two before you go play Danbury again. I guess two questions. First, I've been to the Danbury Ice Arena once, but what's it like to play at Danbury? Because they get good crowds there, most of the time. And then two, of all the rinks, because I know Cape Cod's using multiple rinks, which is your favorite rink to play at in the FHL?
Well, playing in Danbury is definitely interesting. Their fans are very into it. Section 102 is actually right behind the away bench, so they let you have it. And it's actually, I like playing there actually the most out of any rink in the league. It's I like that their fans get into it. It gets me more into the game. I want to go out there and score a goal and shut them up.
As every team that goes in there would. But Steven, thank you very much for taking the time out and calling into the program today, and good luck down the road. And hopefully we see you at a Pioneer game, dude.
Yeah, if you're ever at a game, just stop by the broadcast booth. We'll be happy to have you on.
Will do, absolutely. Thanks for having me.
All right, thanks a lot. Steven Drizis of the Cape Cod Bluefins, and of course former William Patterson University Pioneer, joining us on the line today. Thank you very much to him.